jewelry, etc. And today we are going to go over my little jewelry haul today. So, for those of you that have been following the channel, oh, sorry, that table leg is in the way. Oh well, I just have to deal with it. I had scored a very sweet Pools of Light necklace. As of this video, it's still on eBay. It's up for like up to 17 watchers, something like that, and well over 100 views on that one. So I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for someone. I've been throwing out offers out there, but no bites yet. So we're just hanging out and waiting. And when I went and found that necklace at the antiques booth, there's like two booths, like multi-vendor facilities with like multiple vendors. This guy was at the first place I went to, and this was the one, and I mentioned it in the video, that I saw a ring that reminded me of Pools of Light, but I wasn't sure on it, and I just left it there. And then the next place I went to had the necklace. I've thought about going back for the ring, but I never did until today. So today I finally went back to see if the ring was still there. It was. So what I'm going to do is pair this up with the necklace online to try to get something closer to asking price on it and, you know, tempt the buyers a little more. So this, I don't know if it's authentically like aged as much as a Pool of Light necklaces. Those ones are around circa 1920, give or take. This ring, though, it's stamped 925, but it also has this letter A in it that I've got to research, and it also has a little, it almost looks like a stamp of a head or something like that, like the profile of a head next to the 925. It reminds me of European metal marks that I've seen before. And I'm sorry I didn't get this nice and close and personal, but the stamps are so small. But in any case, I suspect it's a European stamp, but I'm not 100% sure. And then it's marked 925, so I don't know. That could go either way. But I need to research it a little more just to get some information on it, and then it's going to be put in the listing with the Pools of Light necklace to try to sell those together. So this was my big score today. Well, actually, you'll see. Actually, I got a couple of scores today. But this is what I went out there searching for. So I ended up going back to the antique booth that had this one. And while I was there, I saw this guy. And this was not too terribly expensive. And I thought, those look like diamonds. And so I got it. I got it as a kind of trusting my instinct thing. And sure enough, got it home, tested it, and these are all diamonds in there. This is marked sterling. Looks like it's gold over sterling. There's another smaller mark in there too that I cannot read. It's very, very small. I'm going to have to get I don't even know if you can find it. I was struggling to read it in the store. But in any case, it's got a nice, comfortable undergallery on it. I do believe it's gold over sterling for sure, only because if this was a fake precious metal, they wouldn't put diamonds in it. The diamonds, are they amazing? No. You typically are not going to find great diamonds in sterling jewelry. Not always. There's exceptions to every rule, but typically nice diamonds, really nice diamonds are going to be set into gold, not silver. And these are definitely not the greatest diamonds. The faceting isn't the greatest. They're not even brilliant cut. Most of them have flat tops. They're not round cut or anything. They're just kind of... They're not even faceted on the top. So although they do look like brilliant cuts with baguettes, they are technically not. But that said, and they do, under a loop, I can see little micro marks, like little chips and stuff in them. So I do think this is definitely an older ring, but it still has a ton of sparkle, and it's big. It's got good presence, and look at it. I mean, you can even tell just looking at it here, and I don't even have the nicest lighting in here. Look how much this thing is sparkling. It is a lot of diamonds. I don't know the carat weight on this, but it is a lot. I would guess it's somewhere around the carat mark for weight on diamonds alone. But again, they're not the nicest diamonds. They are a little more on the milky side, but that doesn't bother me one bit just because of how sparkly they still are. I mean, a good faceted or flat, edge on a diamond is still going to give you a lot of flash, and that's what this one has. So that guy's going to be up for sale. I just don't think I can pull him off. I love diamonds, don't get me wrong. I love my diamonds. But I don't think I can pull him off very well. So in any case, so those are my two scores from that location, the antiques one that's got all the booths in it. And then, oh my gosh, you guys. So I went to the other place and I freaking scored. I scored big, you guys. Big, big, big. I think total I spent, I'll shove the pile over here in a second. Total I spent was $42 and some odd cents. And check out all I got. You know, I'm just gonna shut like this. These are full. That's full. And we're gonna look at all these things. Would you guys have spent $42 on this? All this stuff I got to pick out, and I'll tell you the story in a minute. But I got to kind of pick out some of this stuff too. Not all of it, but. And there's sterling in here, by the way. So yeah, I made out like a bandit. It's super exciting. This we're going to go through together and open together because I peeked at it, but I don't know a few of the stuff in there. All this I got to pick out that too, but this is all things that I hand selected. So that's today's video. Let's have a look-see. Well, no, I'm going to leave these off to the side. I don't know where to put those. I kind of want them in the shop, but kind of don't. I'm going to set them up there. Okay, and if there's anything you like in this video that you want to purchase, send me a message. I don't think I'm going to price anything out right now during the video like I do sometimes. So if there's something you're interested in, please just message me personally. This one, and I did already start to look some of this stuff up, and I'll tell you as I go what I did look up. This is just a really lovely vintage clear crystal AB necklace. And if there's a weird cutoff here at some point, it's because my battery dies. I got to change my battery in it here. But in any case, it's just a vintage necklace. I don't typically pick these up. I get them in lots sometimes. But this one appealed to me because it's got the 3 strands. But these are glass with the AB finish. Really pretty, really nice. Gorgeous. Okay, this guy. Oh, I did want to test these too. So maybe I'll pull the testing kit out. I don't think that he's any precious metal, but he's worth testing. They do. I mean, I've found, you guys would not believe what I've found in this woman's booth before, so you just never know. Maybe I'll get the testing kit out. Oh, it's all locked. Okay, I'm going to do a little switcheroo on the battery and everything, grab my testing kit. BRB. All right, I didn't switch the battery, but I did get the testing kit. We're going to just test as we go. That's going to be the name of the game instead of just waiting till the end to do it. Because, frankly, I want to know. I'm trying to know. 18 carat. Here we go. So I don't think he is, but where should we test? Let's test his toe. Oh gosh, that was awful. Yeah, it's pretty yellow. That was like a nails on a chalkboard situation right there. Okay, yeah, nothing's happening. Wait, is something happening? No, not so much. All right, I was just wondering if he might be silver, like gold over silver. He's not, but he's still a really interesting and cool brooch. So that's that guy. All right, let me put that down, set that aside. I don't know why. I feel like I have to move fast. I don't know why. I think because the freaking whatcha-doodle, the battery is stressing me out. I don't know why, because I have another one right here that I can change it into. This is definitely different. I tried this on. I looked awful in it, but it was still fun. I was wondering if this might be silver, so I'm going to test it, but I'm guessing it's not, only because the soldering is like a gold color, so I don't know that you would solder whatever this is with a sterling, but I also don't know that you wouldn't. It is a big, solid piece, and it's fun and it's different, and I know some of you guys just really like different. So that's what we're going to aim for sometimes, right? Instead of always looking for stones and precious metal, sometimes we got to find something a little unique and different. And that's what this one said to me. I really don't think he's sterling. Yeah, no, he's not. Okay. But it's still a really cool piece. And for the price, why not give him a try, right? So that was another one that's just different. I mean, clearly this is like an artisan-made one. I don't think this is any sort of brand. There's no stamps on it or anything. Unfortunately, I wish someone would have signed it, but It is metal. It is cool. It is different. And you could even like add some additional things to here if you really felt compelled to, or I don't know. Wouldn't this be so cool with like, I have no examples, like a gemstone set into the center? That would be awesome. These, I'm going to start with just some of the things that I don't know what the heck they are. They just interested me. And this is one of them. Like, none of this stuff is branded. It's just interesting. And this was definitely one of those pieces. This is just a set of earrings that kind of fit. Honestly, this might even go with that piece a little bit. I just thought they were interesting. These are glass. It's like a purple colored glass. And then this brass color. They hang this way. Or copper. Well, no, it's more of a brass than a copper, I would say. Maybe it's a copper. I don't know, but it's cool, unsigned. The earring backs might need a little bit of reshaping, but we've got the closures on the back there, which I absolutely love. I said this a million times, but I'm prone to losing earrings. I like backs like that. So I don't know. I'm debating on these ones, whether to keep them or not, because I think they're pretty cool. Oops. So I'm going to put this aside for myself as a try it on and figure it out later kind of thing. We have this piece here. These are all like just beads on wire. You can actually move all of them around. It looks like a little artist palette. This has been there for, I don't even know how long, some time. And I've never picked it up. I don't know why. I pick it up every time I see it. I look at it and then I put it back. It's been there for over a year, I think. So today I finally decided to bring it home with me. And this one is marked, so I'm going to look it up really quick. Okay, at a glance, I'm seeing a few brooches for sale, but I don't see this brooch. I saw this as part of a lot of other brooches, but I don't see any of this specifically. There's only 2 of this brand sold, and they were Egyptian style, so I don't know what that means in the scheme of things, but in any case, I have no idea even what to ask for this, so I'll have to figure that out, and I don't know, figure that out later. Okay, so this one, unfortunately, I grabbed these too. You know, I'm not even going to pull the other one out, but I thought they might be amber. I did not bring my black light with me today, and unfortunately, they do not fluoresce at all. So they look like amber, but they are just plastic little post-back earrings. Nothing special. Nothing worth really diving into. I just thought I'd show them because I got them. These guys, and these guys. Winner, 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 chicken dinner. We'll do this one first. All right, so I don't usually go for clip-on earrings, typically, because you all, my viewers, typically don't buy clip-on earrings for me. However, these were pretty. These, right away, when I picked these up in the bag, they're weighty. That was the first thing that caught my attention. And then I looked up close at the stones, and I realized that it looks like they're prong set. It looks well made. And then this guy in the center is an open back. Oops. If I can show you that. And that is atypical. So everything here was calling my name. And then I read, I don't know what DSC stands for. I haven't looked that one up, but the other, it's marked SAL on the back there. And what's coming up is vintage Swarovski crystal earrings. So that's what I believe I have here. Although, like I said, I didn't look up that second. It says SAL on the back there. I didn't look up that second stamp there, so I'm not sure what that is. DSC. You know what? Let me look it up super quick and see if that clarifies anything for me. Okay, so DSC is evidently Daniel Swarovski Co. And actually, I can see the little CO at the back of those. So I looked at the comps of these, and most of them actually took best offers. They were kind of like in the $40, $50, $60 range, but all best offers taken. So I don't know what these actually sell as. But we'll figure out a price on those and worry about those ones later. This is another one. Oh, man, I looked this one up too, and I already can't remember what the heck the brand name was on this. The problem with these, this little squishy backing is just an absolute mess, and it's falling apart. But they're signed, oh gosh, what was the name? Something Bell, something with a Y. I'm gonna have to look it back up. I might need my loop on this one because I just can't remember. I looked it up when I was inside of the shop. And now I can't. Oh, Wendy Gill? Something like that. All right, hold on. Okay, it is Wendy Gill, and probably some of you have heard of her and are just screaming at me through your screen right now, like, how do you not know who that is? But these are some fun clip-on earrings. These ones, just looking at comps, I mean, this is probably not crazy valuable, but somewhere in the $20 to $50 range, I would say. These are so pretty, though, and these are glass crystals here that kind of have like a AB finish to the back of them. There is a condition issue, though, with the backing of these, so I'm not entirely sure where to price them at, but I do know that they're really, really cute and super girly. I mean, these are very, very girly in the best way possible and super shiny and awesome. So if you're interested in those, shoot me a message. And those are glass. Not the pearls, I don't think, but these guys here, I do believe, are glass. Okay, and I think the pink ones too. I would assume so, yeah. Okay, all right, so those are those. And then the other great score, this is probably the highest dollar score that I saw here, are these ones. These also, a brand I'd never heard of. Looks like, let's see, it says Tahiti on the back, D apostrophe, there it is, Tahiti, and then the back there, the side of it. We got this other, it looks like, I don't know if there's a she at the beginning or SH, Shanae, Tahiti. But I did find these, on, let's see if I can find it, on the eBays, and this one was a good one. This one was definitely a good one. So this guy, look at these comps. Now, to be fair, these are, not sold, but you can see why I picked them up. I was very excited. I don't know about these earrings exactly, and they do have some solds as well. So as you can see, still pretty good. So these ones kind of look similar to that at $250. I think there's one that sold really cheap, though. Yeah, these guys, that looks more like it, and those were only $41 with a bid going on, but I don't see any more like those for sale, so maybe we could do a higher listing, and then take a best offer or something like that. But in any case, you can see, well, I got excited about that, so I think that these hopefully will pay for the rest of everything I got today, but you never know. We'll just see. But those were sold, so people are buying this brand, so that's pretty exciting. These are screwback earrings in decent condition, as far as I can tell. And they're fun. They're fun little ones. So those are the best ones I got today, as far as I know. Now, I still have a whole box over here to go through, and we will. These I'm going to try on myself and see how they suit as well. Another thing of earrings, I don't know that I can pull off large earrings like this, though. But how stinking cute is that? I love the etched detail on the side there. And we have our little lucky elephants. Trunk up. Yepper do. I like this one. I just don't know if I can wear earrings this big, but I'm going to sure as heck try. I'll tell you that right now. So I'm going to set those aside and try those on later. This one, I had to pick this up, of course, because it's stone and it's agate. Everything on this necklace, I do believe, is agate. Or in the quartz family, but it definitely all, in the chalcedony family. Let's get technical here. We've got some, actually, this is a aventurine. I don't think aventurine is technically a chalcedony. I think it is technically a quartz. But all chalcedonies in the quartz family. I don't know. I'm not going to go into a long-winded explanation about that right now, but all I know is that it's all in the quartz family. It looks like a bunch of jasper, a bunch of agates. There's some carnelian in here. There's some banded agate. There's, what else? Moss agate. Where did those go? There's aventurine. Where did the moss agate go? Oh, this one is really, really pretty. Look at that. That's moss agate. Isn't that gorgeous? It's like clear on one side and then it has all the inclusions on the other, the mossy inclusions. Beautiful. This is strung up on a string. It's not wire. It appears to be string. It does have a barrel clasp, which I despise. I don't like barrel clasps. However, this thing is so long, you don't have to fiddle with it. You can just slide it over your head, which is fantastic. So I like this one. I like it a lot. So I grabbed that. And then this was the last one that I like hand selected. How pretty is this? I don't think this is anything special either, but I am going to test it just for funsies. I don't know if this is stone or glass. I'm thinking it's a piece of onyx only because it's like flawless. I don't see any scratches on it. Usually something this big would have some sort of surface wear if it was glass, but I just don't know. And this is a brooch slash, actually it hangs this way, brooch slash pendant. Gold tone. Unlikely to be silver just based on the cut of its jib. It's very kind of rough around, it's kind of rough around the edge. But it is silver tone under that gold. So just to be on the safe side, we'll test it. Just to make absolutely sure. Yeah, no, that's disappearing. It looked promising for a second and then it disappeared. So we got nothing precious there. But it's still a really beautiful big piece of what I think is a big black onyx, but I like it. I like it honestly as a pendant more than I like the thought of it as a brooch, but it could be either. So, you know, dealer's choice. That one's really gorgeous. I like him. And that's most of it for what I picked out and hand selected. Now, I did pick out just a couple of these. She let me like mix and match a jewelry bag and then charged me under, okay, I didn't tell the story. Okay, so let me tell the story really quick. This lady who's next to this booth over here, she was in there organizing her stuff, and I was in here for probably over an hour picking through all the jewelry in this person's booth. And she said, you know, we struck conversation. We were just talking about various things, but she was telling me that she has these grab bags. She says she put out 10 of them, and they were $15 for a grab bag. She put out 10 of them, and 5 of them were stolen, which is just awful. That place needs cameras. Any case, but she said, hey, if you want to look through them and pick stuff out, like, feel free to open the bags. You can just pick stuff out, and we'll figure it out. It's like, okay. I'm not going to say no to that. Because, I mean, it was like this was inside of here. And then, you know, so I'm kind of like sitting here rotating it. And at first I wasn't sure if I was going to buy anything. She said her and a friend cleaned out another person's estate. Most of the stuff was Avon. I thought, well, that's not bad. Avon's great brand. And man, that stuff really stands the test of time. Avon a lot, but mostly Monet. Monet costume jewelry to me really stands up, but Avon's not too shabby. And I was spinning this thing around and I noticed this moon glow. And I have this very similar moon glow earring, and I thought, that looks like sterling. So I opened it up, pulled it out, and sure enough, it's sterling. She said that they had tried to pick through all of it to make sure they got the sterling and the gold out if they saw any, but she missed this earring. So I sorted through some stuff. This had this little like pin. It was like a bear that was dressed like a devil. I didn't really care for it, so I swapped that out for this set, which I'm actually wearing. Leaning forward here, I'm actually wearing one. I got 2 of those little brooches. I swapped those out. I think that was pretty much it. I swapped those out. I think I grabbed this guy too, maybe. But I can't remember if this was in the bag already or not. I can't remember. But in any case, so she said, I'm going to follow you to the counter because I want to see how much you're going to pay for all this stuff. And I was like, okay. So I got all this stuff first, and it was like $30 some, whatever it was. 32 something. And she goes, oh, that's a lot. And I just kind of laughed, and she said, well, for the rest of it, you could just give me 10. And I was like, I'm not going to give you 10, but yeah, if you say it. I said, are you sure? Oh, and the other thing before that, so before we even went to the countertop, I said, is this okay? I pulled everything out. I said, I swapped some stuff around. Is it okay if I just mix these ones? She goes, oh yeah, sure. And I said, oh, also here. And I had the sterling ones in my hand. I said, here, you missed some sterling. And she said, oh, just take it. What am I going to do with it? So she let me keep the sterling ones too. So all the stuff plus the sterling, and she charged me $10 when the bag originally was $15. So just the nicest woman, just such a lovely experience. It was really, really awesome. Really awesome. And right now, like, I mean, it's just a situation, like every kind thing like that really helps and towards, you know, money stuff and all that. Cause you know, we're all struggling, right? To a degree, we all need that money. So to get a break like that and be able to have some really beautiful treasures to sell is just so exciting to me. So I'm going to start here with these guys because how cute. These are Sarah Coventry. So I have the set. I have 2 of these brooches. I don't know if I should sell the 2 brooches and the earrings together. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Right now I have one on my sweatshirt because my son, I almost called him my husband. My son told me to put it on. It's like, okay, well, he's just turned 4. Who am I to argue with the 4-year-old? So these are so freaking stinking cute, aren't they? They look like little rubies, like little cabochon rubies, little sapphire rubies. I thought they were so cute. They're a little more magenta-y than red. I'm just looking in the camera, trying to figure out what color it's portraying as, but these will come up for auction at some point in time. I just thought they're so darling. I think they're cherries. I guess they could be apples, but to me they look like cherries. So that was the thing I picked out, and this was another one that I was debating whether to grab it or not, but I ended up grabbing it. This was before I knew that she was just going to charge 10 for everything. This is a little Avon one too that kind of looks like a faux. I'm sure it's faux. Little aqua and some diamonds, but that is Avon. So that's a really nice one as well. And then what else? I looked at a couple things in here. This necklace is super special. This is another Avon one. There's a few Avon pieces. This is one with these little, like, they kind of remind me of calla lilies. But these are actually, they move in there. These guys move. Oh, I didn't know it did that. Oh, that's cool. It, like, moves up and down. Does the other one? It must. Sure enough, look at that. My kid's coughing in the background. I just heard my husband, hey, learn how to eat. No sympathy. Yeah, so there's the Avon tag up here too, but I think they're also on the, are they on the charm? Maybe not. But who cares? This thing is so stinking cool. That's really cute. And then how adorable is this guy? This is another Avon one. A little pin, little stars and the moon face. That is super cute. This doesn't have a brand on it, but this is so awesome. It's got a nice long gold tone chain, and then look on the inside. Well, look on the outside first. How cool. And it is probably what you think it is, which is a watch. You can tell it's a watch. But you flip this, instead of it being a button or anything, it's got a little clasp. And look, there's a little place for a photo as well on the inside. Right now it's got a butterfly. But you can take that out. And this actually still has the sticker over the glass. So it's in really good condition. There's a little bit of gold coming off of the clasp there. But how cool is this? I just think that is so pretty. And the etching is fantastic on that little watch locket. That was just, oh man, I just can't believe that she was basically paying me to take it. All right, unfortunately, I thought this might be stone because it's so weighty, but getting it now out of that building, the building was really cold. It just feels like it's plastic, but this is another Avon piece. It looks like a big old chunk of onyx, black onyx, but anywho. I don't see an Avon marking on the chain itself, but it is actually right there on the back of the pendant. All right, so that's cool. So these ones I more or less knew. Now this is the one that I really, there's 2 things in here. And this actually appealed to me because, where did it go? Where did you go? This. All right, if you guys saw my ring video. Oh, I have it in the other room. I have this exact same ring. So I was wearing it to feel out if I wanted to keep it or not. This same ring. It's a little bigger of a size though. One of the sides of these was broken off, the little ring fitter piece. And this is an Avon, I do believe. Yeah. This is another Avon ring. It was broken off. And so when I wore it, it was kind of scratching me a little bit. And I was just debating. It has a little bit of tone wear. It's not bad, but it has a little tone wear on the flowers. And I thought to myself, like, you know what? Maybe I'll just keep it until I find another one. And then I'll get rid of the one that I don't, that I don't wear because it's not as comfortable as it could be, basically. And then today, this was like, what, 2 days ago when I recorded that video and had that thought? Maybe 3 days ago now. And then I find it today. I couldn't believe it. Same exact ring. And so I'm keeping this one now, and the other one I'll let go of. But this one is super cool. It's got like these faux opal. They are glass, and they remind me of a little bit of Dragon's Breath. And it's just really cool. So that one I'm keeping. And as I looked at that, I saw this too, and I didn't really get to inspect it too close. But this one also, and there's the sterling earring right there attached to this one, which I'll show you. This is what I tried to give back to the lady, but she didn't want it. This is awesome too. I don't think I can sell this unless it doesn't fit. Does this fit? What size are you? All right, hold on. I'm going to do some swapping around. Okay, it does. Well, it's a little big. But this is beautiful. This looks like a giant, I know it's just glass, but it looks like a giant rhodolite. It's got the rhodolite color to it, like that kind of wine red, little undertones of a purple in there. It's most likely just glass, which is fine by me. It's adjustable, which is also fine by me. I'm going to hang on to this one for now. I don't see any sort of marking on it saying who the maker is, unfortunately. Actually, maybe I can make this a little bigger right now. It reminds me of a Sarah Coventry ring. And I love twin prongs. I love this ring. It needs to be clean though, but for now I'm gonna wear it. And then these ones here. And then other than that, I have not dived into this. I haven't dived into the rest of this, so we'll look in a second. But these are the ones that were sterling that I tried to give back to her. I have something very similar, but I only have one. So I've been on the lookout for a match. But these ones, of course, do have their match. So these are glass, moon glow, sterling silver, vintage screwback earrings. And they are just so fabulous. It's got sterling written on there. And actually, this one says something else, too. Oh, no kidding. It's Avon. Well, oh, no, maybe not. Amco? Sterling Amco, I think it says. That said Avon. AMCO. I don't know. I don't know vintage name brands. If I hold it up there, can you see it? I'm not good on the vintage jewelry. I'm a precious stone kind of girl and semi-precious. So vintage names I don't know so well. So I'm still in the learning process with all this vintage stuff. I'm sorry if this is so bright over here. Anywho, those were awesome. This had Lev made in USA. Oh, okay. Huh. I don't know what this is. What do you do with it? Does it open this way? How the heck do you use this? All right, well, presumably it hangs like that, I would assume. That almost looks gold. Well, it's got some tone wear on it, so maybe not. Don't see anything. Oh, there it is. Open design tie clip tie clasp. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's a tie bar. That seems so obvious now. Not a high dollar one, sadly. This is like, the comps are like $10, give or take. And this one has a little tone wear on it too, so, you know. That's okay though. And then this one, this also caught my eye. Oh, this is another Avon. Man, there's Avon for days in this thing. Look at that. That is a fun little clip-on one. Now, with your ears here, is this gonna like, I don't know. I might have to test that one out. I'm curious to know how this is gonna sit on your ear. Because I feel like if your lobe is here, isn't this thing going to be sticking out kind of like forward a little bit? But maybe not. Maybe with the weight of it, it'll not be like that. But in any case, we've got these Avon earrings that are like tri-toned. I've got kind of like a copper color, a yellow gold tone, and a white gold tone, or silver. And yeah, they are Avon there, so that's pretty cool. These caught my eye, but I didn't actually look at them yet. Oh, so neat. I love Moonglow. This is another like Moonglow looking one. Let's see, how can we... They got screwed together, which is nice. I like when they do that so the earrings don't separate. All right, and are they glass? I do believe they are. Tink tink, not thunk thunk. Yep. All right, so screw back Moonglow, really pretty. Gosh, those are pretty. I love Moonglow stuff. I don't know what it is, but I really like it. Oh, unfortunately, there's a smidge of verdigris on the back of that one. Oh, that's such a bummer, where the post is meeting the earring. That's a shame. I'm going to put these in a bag by themselves. I don't like, if I see any verdigris, I don't like putting it with my other jewelry, just in case they want to spread their disease. We don't want that. Put that there. Okay, what else we got? Oh, here's another one that's got a nice open back. Needs a little cleaning. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh my gosh, what are you? Look at that. Oh, that's so beautiful. It's like a sapphire blue with AB. Oh, why aren't you signed? These are gorgeous. Sits like that. These are really pretty. I don't typically go for clip-ons, but these are making me a believer. I like these ones. I like these ones a lot. I don't see any missing crystals. They do need to be cleaned up a little bit, but man, those are gorgeous. A nice, like, modest size, too. They're not too big and gaudy or anything like that. There's a helicopter flying over. Oh, look at these. These match my ear Avon ring, this guy. They're also Avon. That's very, very gorgeous. They are glass, too. Oh, that's so pretty. All right, and then lastly, we've got these guys. These are also Avon. Might just have to sell these as an Avon lot. And these are like the gold button ones. So that's nice. I can't believe these aren't Avon. I don't know what these are, but I'm gonna have to, we'll have to clean these guys up. And there we go. Let me put some of these earrings and things back in here so I don't lose them. And the tie, do we dare put the tie clip in with it? I don't know. Well, whatever. I'll deal with this stuff when the camera's off. But there we go. That's today's haul. You guys let me know. How do you think I did? Because I feel like I did very well. Under $50 for everything you see here, with the exception of those two sterling rings from earlier. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I'm very thrilled. So that's today's video, you guys. You let me know what you think. I'm sorry it was a little on the long side today, but I had to go through all of it. I just had to know what was in here. I had to know what was in there, especially. Let me know what your favorite piece was. Again, if there's anything you're interested in, shoot me an email. It's jewelryetcchannel@gmail.com. And otherwise, just hit that thumbs up on your way out, y'all. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And let me know, again, what your favorite piece was. I honestly don't know. I do really I love this one. I think this might be the winner, though. Like, if you forced me to pick between these two, I might be picking that one. I do really like this floral design on this ring, though, but a ring's so nice. I got it twice. All right, y'all. You guys have a lovely day. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up on your way out. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to the channel. All the things. And I thank you. Bye-bye.